Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating and tragic story of the RMS Titanic. Ever wondered what really happened on that fateful night in 1912? Stick around as we uncover the tale of the Titanic. The RMS Titanic was the largest and most luxurious ocean liner of its time. Built by the White Star Line, it was a marvel of modern engineering, boasting advanced safety features and opulent amenities. The Titanic set sail on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England to New York City on April 10, 1912. On board were some of the wealthiest people in the world, as well as hundreds of emigrants seeking a new life in America. The ship was divided into three classes: first class for the wealthy and influential, second class for professionals and middle-class travelers, and third class, or steerage, for immigrants and lower-income passengers. The Titanic was hailed as unsinkable due to its design, which included 16 watertight compartments. However, this claim would soon be put to the test. On the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic was cruising through the icy waters of the North Atlantic when tragedy struck. At 11:40 p.m., lookout Frederick Fleet spotted an iceberg directly ahead. Despite efforts to steer clear, the Titanic struck the iceberg on its starboard side. The impact caused a series of punctures below the waterline, flooding 5 of the ship's watertight compartments. As the reality of the situation set in, Captain Edward Smith and his officers quickly realized that the Titanic was doomed. The ship's design could only keep it afloat if no more than 4 compartments were breached. With 5 compartments flooding, the Titanic began to sink. Panic ensued as the crew began to launch lifeboats. The Titanic was equipped with only 20 lifeboats, enough for about half of the 2,224 people on board. Additionally, many lifeboats were launched only partially filled due to confusion and lack of proper evacuation procedures. As the Titanic's bow dipped into the icy water, passengers faced a desperate struggle for survival. First-class passengers were given priority, while many third-class passengers were trapped below decks. The ship's band continued to play, hoping to calm the passengers amidst the chaos. At 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, just over 2.5 hours after the collision, the Titanic broke apart and sank to the bottom of the North Atlantic. Over 1,500 lives were lost in the disaster, making it one of the deadliest maritime tragedies in history. Miraculously, around 710 survivors were rescued by the RMS Carpathia, a ship that had responded to the Titanic's distress signals. The survivors were brought to New York, where they recounted the harrowing events of that night. In the aftermath of the disaster, investigations revealed numerous shortcomings in maritime safety practices. The tragedy led to significant changes, including the establishment of the International Ice Patrol, improvements in ship design, and the requirement for sufficient lifeboats for all passengers. The Titanic's wreck was discovered in 1985 by Dr. Robert Ballard and his team, nearly 73 years after it sank. The discovery sparked renewed interest and countless expeditions revealing more about the ship's final moments and preserving artifacts from the wreckage. The story of the Titanic continues to captivate the world, symbolizing human ambition, tragedy, and the enduring spirit of those who lived through the disaster. Through films, books, and exhibitions, the legacy of the Titanic lives on, reminding us of the lessons learned from this maritime catastrophe. To sum up, the Titanic's journey from triumph to tragedy is a poignant tale of human error, heroism, and resilience. The lessons from that fateful night in 1912 have left an indelible mark on history and continue to resonate with us today. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the story of the Titanic. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible stories from history. See you next time.